Your mother home?
No.
How is she?
Why don't you come in? She's upset.
What's going on? I sense that there's some trouble between the two of them.
Oh, yeah, there's trouble.
Ridge said it had something to do with the podcast and what your mother said.
Stephanie, just leave it alone. Ridge walked out. My mom's upset. Isn't that what you wanted?
What have you done?
Don't worry about it. It's not about me, Stephanie.
I'll find out whatever it is, one way or another.
I have done what you have wanted to do for decades. I have put a wedge between Ridge and Brooke. Ridge and Brooke's relationship is officially on its last legs.
You little son of a bitch. You have been conning everybody. Your mother, your father, everybody. You've been faking this whole time.
I've not been faking. I was and still am in an incredible amount of pain, emotionally and physically, because of your son.
You're not paralyzed.
I was paralyzed. Up until the point where I left the hospital.
Why did you do this?
To buy some time, Stephanie, to get what you and I have always wanted. Ridge and Brooke separated. Now, look, I've spent my entire life watching a woman pine after a man who made her life miserable. And then the final straw was Taylor. And you and nobody else can even fathom how much I loved that woman, how much she meant to me.
What else have you done? I'm sure there's more.
Well, I wish I could tell you, Stephanie, but I'm very busy. I'm the president of a company now.
You
so
try and leave here, and I'll go to your father and Ridge so fast your head will spin. Now you start talking.
All right, fine, I'll tell you. But if you breathe a word of this to anybody, Ridge and Brooke will have yet another one of their chaotic cycles.
What have you done?
I edited the podcast before it went to the internet.
I thought Jake did that.
No, Jake started to do that, but he had to leave, so I finished the job. Look, there was a lot riding on my mom's words about Ridge, and Ridge had very high expectations.
You edited out what she said about Ridge on that podcast.
Stephanie, it was garbage.
Garbage? Oh, and everything that she said about you, handsome, wonderful, charming, brilliant, that wasn't garbage, of course. You little sneaky
Stop
bastard.
it. Stop it. As if you haven't pulled a few fast ones over the years to get my mom and Ridge separated. Well, now it's my turn. Your son is not going to hurt my mother ever again. It's not happening.
You are your mother's son.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
And how long do you think you'll get away with this? They'll figure it out. Somebody deleted something from the podcast. They'll put it all together, and it'll lead right back to you.
No, that's impossible. I destroyed the evidence. There's no proof. My mom can say she was talking about Ridge, but Ridge heard what he heard.
Everybody heard what she said. Why are you so determined to make her a liar in his eyes?
Stephanie, listen, we can argue about this all day long, okay? You hate my mother. I hate Ridge. Blah, 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 blah. But we agree on one key issue. Together, Ridge and Brooke are a train wreck. But apart, they're great. I can have my mother back. You can have your precious Ridge back.
And Ridge and Taylor? If they got together, you're going to destroy that relationship, too?
You know, listen, if Taylor is foolish enough to take Ridge back, well, then that's her problem. All right. I have a memory, okay, of Ridge and my mom getting married on the beach when I was just a kid. And it was great. I thought it was going to be forever. But I realized something growing up. There's no such thing as forever when it comes to Ridge. There's always some other woman waiting in the wings. I don't want my mother to go through that anymore. So think about it. If this works, my mother will be free of Ridge, and he will be free of her. How exciting is that?
You want me to play even this game with you and keep this dirty, mean little secret?
Mean? You want to talk about mean? It's the way Ridge has treated everybody in his life.
Oh,
From me
for
to
God's
Bridget,
sakes,
to my
get
mom, to
over
my
that.
dad.
Obviously, you've got issues with Ridge, but it doesn't give you the right to lie and manipulate this. I'm not going to have any part of it. No.
All right, fine. You don't want any part of it, you're out. But if you bust me, you're going to have to deal with the consequences. And that's Ridge and my mom getting back together. And your little pipe dream about Ridge and Taylor reuniting their family is going to go up in smoke.
Look, this is a matter of what's right and wrong, Rick.
But we are almost there, Stephanie. Can't you see that? This woman that's come into your life and turned your family upside down. You almost can have your life back. But my mom has to be out of the picture. And now she is. Ball's in your court, Stephanie.
I don't like being put in this position by you.
What's not to like? I did all the work. Ridge and Brooke are fighting again, thanks to me.
Yes, thanks to you.
The moral high road doesn't suit you, Stephanie, so just stop it.
You don't know me very well, Rick.
Oh, I know you very well. Although I will admit, maybe not so great over the past few years, because I was working my butt off at Forrester International.
Oh, poor Ricky. All work and no play? Is that the story?
All right, fine. I admit it. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people. But I did not get to the top partying every night in Paris. So you don't know me that well either.
You got to the top. You got to be president by lying to your father, manipulating him, and letting him think that you were paralyzed. For God's sakes. You're right. You probably have ruined your mother's relationship with Ridge over this podcast thing. I thought I knew you. I do. But you know what? The saddest thing about this whole mess is you're a Forrester. This is your family. You don't treat your brothers and your sisters like this.
Stop right there, because now you're being inaccurate. Because the last time I checked, Ridge is the bastard son of Massimo Moroni and you. He's not my brother.
That's a really smart way to get me to partner with you.
It's ironic, isn't it? But I did learn a little something over at Forrester International. When you and your enemy have a common goal, you work together.
We don't have a common goal. I'm interested in my son's well-being. You want revenge
You're
against him.
splitting hairs, okay? We both want the same end product here, and that is Ridge and Brooke separated, not a couple.
I want them apart, but I don't think quite as much as you do. I'm not willing to participate in this lie. And let me tell you, don't be so confident. You know, where this headed may be quite different than what you want.
Oh, Stephanie, come on. You can't be serious. Why would you blow the biggest opportunity in years to break up my mom and Ridge? Why?
My hunch is they're going to break up anyway.
No, it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Listen to me. It's after what I've done, after what I'm doing. If my mom ever finds out, she's going to be devastated. She'll never forgive me, and that will drive her even closer to Ridge. They'll be tighter than ever. And she'll probably never speak to me ever again. Which you probably don't care about.
Of course I care about it. You think I've taken pleasure over the years in watching the problems that you've had with your mother? No, it breaks my heart when I do.
Oh, God, Stephanie, please.
Okay, don't believe me if you don't want to. But it does. Look, you're such an intelligent and accomplished fellow. You did such a beautiful job at Forrester International. Why? Why do you continue to waste this intelligence and this talent and this drive fighting with Ridge and so desperately seeking your mother's approval? And I blame her for that more than you.
You think I'm needy when it comes to my parents?
God.
Oh, okay. All right, I admit it. I do. But it's all because of Ridge, Stephanie. No, he was my father's golden boy at my expense. He was the center of my mother's universe at my expense.
Rick. Honey, at some point we have to become an adult. You have to figure out your parents did the best they could. You forgive them, and you move on with your life.
I am moving on with my life, Stephanie. I am finally getting the respect and the approval that I deserve from my parents. And as president of Forrester Creations, I will make damn sure that Ridge is nothing more than a footnote. Stephanie, please, you have every reason in the world to go along with this.
I have one very important reason not to. That is your father. He wants to see Ridge and your mother together.
Well, he's wrong in this case, all right?
It may be wrong, but it's not wrong in his mind. This is what he wants. And he asked me today at the office. He said to me, Stephanie, please don't interfere in this relationship.
He ain't ever going to find out about it,
You
Stephanie.
can't guarantee that. What the hell? Ridge finds out that this stupid podcast was deleted in some way. Heads are going to roll, and one of those heads will be mine.
It's a computer glitch, Stephanie.
Oh.
It's foolproof, all right? Listen to me. Think about my father. Think about his health, all right? He's not that strong right now. He finds out what I've been doing, what I am doing, it could literally kill him. He's going to look like a fool for believing in me, for making me president. The company can't handle another scandal. Just do it for him.
You are such a con artist. If I could strangle you and get away with it, I would. Believe me. No one can find out. I don't want to lose your father again.
Who's going to find out about it? I can't say anything after what I've done. Sheesh. Look, we hate this. This is awkward. It makes our skin crawl. I get that. But we have to be allies here. We have to work together. Because only you and I can put an end to Rich and Brett.